Oh, dude. So proud, though.
Hey, loser, put that vape away. Good. Don't vape, kids. It's bad for you. I'm the no vape cool guy. This guy, he's not cool because he vapes. And then he'll do the superhero stance, he'll say it.
Yeah.
Because nicotine and vaping is superheroes, and vaping, we put them both together. People love vaping, people love superheroes.
Yeah.
It's a given.
I feel like we may be able to come up with something a little more clever.
Well, no, it took me like 2 days. That's the cleverest thing I could come up with.
Cleverest?
Clever?
Cleverer.
No, that's what I didn't know. Cleverer. It's cleverest.
No, cleverest is just like the most clever.
Yeah. Well, now that I'm saying it, doesn't seem right.
More
Cleverer.
But what is it?
Clever more. You were close.
Clever more?
Clever more. That's what it is.
That's just the opposite of more clever.
Of the first thing that
Yeah,
you said.
no.
It's just more clever.
I think it's cleverer.
We could come up with something more cleverer.
More cleverer?
Well, no, we don't add more.
No,
it's just
cleverer.
What did you say the first time? Clever.
More clever.
I need you in the office.
Cleverest. Don't look at me! She's fucking gone. What? She's fucking gone. What? What's up, guys? My name is Damien.
I'm Kyle.
And I'm Alex.
We are Our Mind Center. We make short films and we review movies. And holy shit, did we see a very, very fun movie tonight. We went to go see Justice League. Alex, for those who are uninitiated, what is this movie? Who are these people and what is it about?
We are initiated.
So this movie it's Justice League. It's bringing together Batman. It's bringing
You got you what you want, you what you can don't, you can you don't, you want don't, you
Aquaman. It's got Flash in it. It's got Wonder Woman and there's a Cyborg as well. All 5 of them. There's one more, isn't there? He said 6. Superman. So they are in this movie. Yeah, I said the Flash.
Oh,
okay. Man, we're going off base. It is bringing them all together in this film, and it is quite an incredible thing. They're fighting Steppenwolf, who is Darkseid's cousin, not his cousin, his nephew. There's some this is related.
They're not immediate
I
family.
can't form words right now. I had too much fun in that movie.
Hell yes, guys. This movie's giving me the heebie-jeebies just talking about it. I'm very excited to focus our thoughts into a more streamlined thing, but as of right now, my first initial thoughts are, my goodness, did I have fun while watching this movie.
As did I. Damien made me watch Batman v Superman because I had not seen it.
Yeah.
And it was okay. I mean, I didn't see the full movie.
Yeah.
I saw the main points and I saw the very ending and everything, and it was okay. The dialogue is super cringy to me, and so that's what I was expecting from Justice League, but it wasn't. It wasn't, and that's all I really was worried about is cringy dialogue.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this movie was directed by Zach Wheaton. I mean, Joss Snyder. And you can tell that it's a mixture of the two, for sure. Because it's, like, the way that they kind of filmed the old one, or not the old ones, but Man of Steel and Batman v Superman is there, but it's much more colorful. And the writing is much happier. And I think this movie, just in general, is definitely more accessible for a wider audience. And that's why this one is definitely going to be, I mean, second to Wonder Woman, I'm sure, the most accepted DC film that has come out.
Batman v Superman, the one that Kyle was referencing, is very dark, brooding, and like serious, and it makes the dialogue cringy because it doesn't fit. You have these two characters that are all like buff and like just like men saying these really cliche lines, and it doesn't really work. But with this movie, it's so fun, and it knows what it is. I think more so than even a Marvel movie, there are things that happen in this movie that will make the most fanboy of DC heroes just giddy as hell.
Honestly,
And
I think just comic book people in general.
yeah, seriously. There are scenes where like, I probably would never see that in another superhero movie. Whenever you get to Steppenwolf as a villain, the way he looks, his like parademons and the Amazonians, and it's so crazy, and it is exciting from start to finish. I really, really had a fun time watching this movie.
This movie I think is it's so much more comic booky than most of the superhero films that come out. Even I think a lot of the Marvel movies that come out, because yeah, those are comic booky, but this one, like every action set piece, the way that it's framed and the way that they do all of the attacks and the actions and all of that, it's just it made me feel like I was watching a comic book, and I was
straight from the page.
So happy with it.
It's weird to talk about the movie's comedy because 2 weeks ago we saw Thor Ragnarok, but this movie is very, very funny, and I mean it's not a comedy
No,
like
no,
Thor
not at all.
Ragnarok is, but I was telling Damien that they mixed together some of the genres really well. Like the action is incredible, but so is the comedy. So I don't know. It's just
weird.
Yeah,
it is.
It's really.
They had a really good balance of it, though.
They did. They did.
And I think that is 100% due to the best part about this movie is the cast and the Justice League themselves, which that's why you're there. And I think always with a first entry, same thing with the first Avengers movie, I don't care about anything else other than the team itself, because that's why I'm there, at least for this Justice League movie. So while Steppenwolf may not be the best villain I've ever seen, voice acted incredibly though, and he's got some awesome lines. But he's very throwaway in the grand scheme of things. He's very like, yeah, that was a good villain. But my goodness, the Justice League themselves, Jason Momoa's banter with Ben Affleck as Batman and Ezra Miller's Flash and Ray Fisher's like Cyborg, it works so well, and it just makes you smile every time any of them are on screen, and that's the goal. That's the point. That is why you are there, and it was worth every penny that I spent.
Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream.
And now, on with the show.
It's so... I could just talk about this movie for like 45 minutes based on like just fan service alone and feelings that I got from it, and like being excited to see these superheroes come together. There is this moment in the film where I think it is the peak of the film in everything, in the action, the team coming together, the acting, the music, all of it, and it's one of the best moments I've seen in a superhero movie. And I am a little biased because DC superheroes are my favorite. I like them more than Marvel. So seeing this movie, it's hard for me not to 100% of the time just be like, I am watching the Justice League fight together right now in live action. It's so cool and exciting, and it's so hard for me not to just go on and ramble forever because it's so much fun for me to sit and watch this movie. This is a movie that I have been anticipating for so damn long, and I am so glad that I got it.
Okay, so let's go into the rating, but we really need to try to keep these
Let's
short.
rate this bad boy.
Unless there's something else.
That's my thing. I say that.
I didn't know it was ever a thing that happened.
I say
You're
like
a
8
thing
times.
that happened.
Let's rate this bad boy. I really liked this movie. I enjoyed almost every single second of it, and to see my childhood favorite superheroes and my favorite thing ever. I love superheroes. They've had such a huge impact on my life and my nerdism growing up, and how I've like viewed like comic books and everything like that. It's such a huge part of my life. So seeing this movie, it's very hard not to just geek out. But what I think this movie allows me to do is just that. It doesn't want me to, oh no, it's a comic book movie, sure, but hey, take it easy. It's also set in real life. No, this is Zack Snyder leading me down the path of geek out, man. Get excited. Watch this movie and just feel like you're 12 again. And I did. And I enjoyed this movie a lot. And only because it's not a perfect movie. And the pacing upsets me because I wish it was longer. I'm going to sit at a 9. 9 bat cowls out of 10. This movie is exactly what I wanted from DC. And I think that they're on the right path. And I think for most people, this is a step in the right direction.
This is a really good movie, and I was very, very pleasantly surprised, especially with the non-cringy dialogue. But I mean, everything goes well as far as I'm concerned, because I don't know the difference between Zack Snyder and not Will Wheaton. That's a Big Bang Theory reference.
Joss Whedon.
Yeah, whatever the hell his name is, some kind of Wheaton. Anyways, I think that I'm gonna rate this movie 8 fist bumps out of 10.
Threesome.
Whoa! We haven't had a twosome yet.
Threesome.
Put yours in the middle.
Sorry.
The gruesome twosome.
This movie actually took me a little bit to get into. I sat down in the theater, and I think recently I've been very skeptical of films, and I laughed so freaking much at Thor Ragnarok that recently movies have been paling a little bit in comparison, but after a second of being in this film and just seeing Batman be Batman and seeing Wonder Woman be Wonder Woman and seeing Flash come into it and Aquaman and in Cyborg, it felt incredible. And I was so excited to see all of these characters that I've read in the comic books and played in the video games finally in a live action film that is worth its salt. And it was good, and I had fun with it. I am going to rate this movie an 8.5. I'm going to give this movie 8.5 Beatles out of 10.
Radical.
Islam.
No. It's too much, guys, because I'm gonna keep talking even though the review is done. So thank you guys so much for watching. We greatly appreciate it. And so you do not forget, my name is Damien.
I'm Kyle.
And I'm Alex.
And if you haven't If you haven't yet, leave a like and subscribe to our channel so you can see more of these three dudes talk about movies and really geek out.
I haven't got a chance to geek out in a while.
And until next time, guys. Yeah, I was doing one of the. God, shit.
Better than
Is that an accent?
No, it's lemonade. She
What
says
are you
lemonade.
talking about?
Lemonade. Lemon. What are you
Stop,
talking about?
evildoers.
Do you know what I'm talking about? Have you
No.
seen that one? I need to show you it.